Ooh, with it blue. It's K-Mac. We back. So for all y'all that's just tuning in, need y'all to zap in, hit that subscribe button, follow me, and stay tuned for the shit that's coming. So we gonna continue the story. We was talking about my influence on this rap game and up to when I wrote my first rap, and we gonna keep it going. So like I said, my mom and her family been going to Merced, California since 89, 90. So 90 was the first time my Nana, she moved out there. She was the first to move out there, got her house out there, and then my mom and her sisters, they all start moving out there. But my Nana, my mom, they all grew up on 83rd and Hooper, A7 Kitchen Hood. So naturally, that's where they was from, basically. You feel me? But my Auntie Tiny and my Uncle June, which is Bosco Loke, they pushed that kitchen shit hard. You feel me? They was really banging that shit. And my Auntie Tiny, from what she would always say, I'm the one that started the Tiny Lokes. You feel me? So rest in peace to my Auntie Tiny. You feel me? Tiny Lokes. You feel me? So, but when my Nana and my aunties all them moved to Merced, California, my uncle June, my Uncle Bosco was still locked up. He was in YA, you feel me? And they slid out, you feel me, was out there. He was still locked up. So my Nana get her spot. She stayed on South Bear Creek, I believe, in 4th Ave. You feel me? A nice house. Wasn't too many black people living over there. You feel me? So like I said, my Auntie Niecy, my Uncle Killer Kev from 9-7 Gangsters, you feel me? They stayed on Shadowbrook at the time, then eventually moved to Willowbrook. But they was on Shadowbrook at the time. My Auntie Vet stayed on 13th and I think E, right by the hospital, 13th and E, you feel me? My Auntie Charlotte, she moved her family to Buffalo, New York, so that's where my cousins and them from, got family out there, shout out Buffalo, New York, So yeah, out there, my Auntie Niecy, she was my Uncle Kev from 9-7 Gangsters. Shout out him. Remember it's him, his brother Bam. They was doing big shit. He had another brother. I don't remember his name, but yeah, they was doing their thing, getting their money. Shout out CJ Nook. I remember y'all. You feel me? We was coming up watching our older folks, get their money. So and then like I said, my Auntie Vet, she was first with my uncle Wimpy Loke. R.I.P. from A7 Kitchen, you feel me? My Uncle Wimpy Loke. So, and then, she got with my Uncle T. My Uncle T, you feel me? He's originally from the east side of Long Beach, grew up near the 20s and the Insanes, you feel me? But he ain't really bang, he just fuck with all the Lokes. And then his family eventually moved to East Palo Alto, which is a big part of his story too, And then his family moved to Merced, where he eventually met my Auntie Vet. So they stayed on 13th Street, you feel me? Eventually moved to Patty Drive, which we gonna talk about later, you feel me? Because Patty Drive is a big part of this shit too, you feel me? So, boom, they all there. My mom, she got our first apartment in the Sands, you feel me? So if y'all know the Sands apartments, you feel me? East side of Merced, And my Uncle June, when he got out, he came to Merced and he moved to the Reefs, you feel me? Same area, east side of Merced. Moved to the Reefs. And then my grandmother eventually moved to the River Glens, which is right by there, but it's all spotty. So, boom, we all out there doing our thing, you feel me? So, why this makes sense to the story, so, like I said, my auntie, my uncles, all them, they always listen to good music, you feel me? My whole family love good music, so, my Uncle June, he only really listened to oldies, you feel me? Real oldies, that feel good shit. My Uncle Kev, he only listened to that, good oldies shit, you feel me? When you go to Uncle Kev's house, you're going to be slapping some oldies, watching a good boxing match, you feel me? Playing some dominoes, talking shit while they smoking some good weed in a zigzag, you feel me? That's what they smoked back then, zigzags, you feel me? So now my Uncle T, he had the oldies, the R&B, and the rap, you feel me? So I know y'all remember back in the days, they used to have the little tape cassette shit, you feel me, where you could put all your tapes in there, you feel me, and zip it up, then flip the other side, you feel me, and got tapes and shit in there. So All three of my uncles had that shit. My uncle June had all his oldies, all his shit. You feel me? My Uncle Kev had all his oldie shit. But my Uncle T, you feel me? He had the oldies, all the R&B on one side. Then he had all the rap on the other side. You feel me? So the rap side, that's when me and my cousin Dunna started going through the rap side. You feel me? We started going through these tapes and slapping them in. So we noticed my Uncle T used to always play this one tape. You feel me? So boom, we like, let's play this. And it was Totally Insane from East Palo. You feel me? So niggas off the back streets, you know? So, and I think my favorite shit that I used to always play is I Don't Even Trip. And it was a sample from the Isley Brothers, you feel me? But it was basically a story about, you know, how niggas be hating and shit and they still doing their thing. They don't even trip, you feel me? So that was the first shit we used to slap Totally Insane, you feel me, real tough. So it was on Totally Insane. Then I seen this CD that intrigued, this tape, I should say, CDs went out then, this tape that intrigued me. It was Dub C and the Mad Circle. I'm like, all right, let me put this in and see what it is, you feel me? And at first, you know, the beats, I was like, this sound like some East Coast shit. And then Cuz started spitting, I'm like, oh, this sound like some, oh, he from LA. All right, yeah. This nigga hard. So it was Dub C, you know. Dub C was doing his thing. So then the last shit that caught my eye, caught my ear was RBL Posse. Don't give me no Bammer weed. We don't smoke this shit in the SFC. That shit, when that shit came on, it was just so hard. And I'm like, yeah, that's it right there. So them three tracks really influenced me a lot. So by the time I went back to LA, I brought that Totally Insane RBL Posse shit back with me, you know, to LA, slapping that with the homies. You feel me? But before that, like I said, 91, 92, you know, so in Merced, California. So had to meet some people, right? You know, so like I said, my mom, she moved us to the Sands apartments. So the Sands, the Reefs, and the River Glens, they all, you know, apartments almost like the projects. That's what we call them out there. They the Merced projects, you know, one of the little Merced projects. So, boom, we stayed in the Sands, you know, my Uncle June stayed in the Reefs. And so first people we met over there, these guys, two brothers, stayed in the River Glens. JR and Daniel Barnes, met them two. So through Daniel, he had a best friend. They was tight. And his best friend was Marlis. And his brother was Mike. You feel me? So Marlis and Mike Riley, let me get that right. RIP to my niggas, you feel me? Marlis and Mike Riley, man, they were some real cool ones, you feel me? And they stayed on Green Street. So we used to hop the fence from my apartments through the field, you feel me, through the church OLM, you feel me, to get to Marlis and them house, you feel me, on Green Street. And then my homie, that's still my homie to this day, K1, my nigga Boss Stacks, he stayed on the east side too. You feel me? He was a lot younger than us. He's, you know, younger than us. So, but he stayed on the east side. I want to say somewhere near Stretch Road, not too far from where Marlis and them stayed at the time, you know. And we all went to 80 Givens. You feel me? I went to 80 Givens with them for a few months out there, you know. So, and my first shit I used to rap to them was the Ice Cube, How to Survive in South Central. You know, I brung that from LA with me out there, you feel me, and doing the How to Survive in South Central, spitting that to them, you know, and they was like, all right, yeah, you know, we heard all that shit too, you know, because, you know, Merced wasn't that slow, you feel me, it's still Cali, you feel me, so, but, so I used to hang out with Marlis and Daniel, and they had a cousin named Marcus Todd, so Marlis and Daniel, they used to be the Bloods, and me and Marcus Todd would be the Crips, you feel me? Marcus, his people's already Crips and shit already loves too. So me and him would be the Crips, and most of the time we just playing football and all the other little shit, you know, wasn't on no other shit. But, and then sometimes we'll, rumble or do a little, whatever. And even though Marcus was a loc, you feel me, he was sometimes be like, all right, I'm gonna be the blood, because he wanted to fight me. You feel me? He wanted to fight me because Marcus was younger than us too, but he was big for a young kid, you feel me? And I was small for my age, you feel me? And Marlon and Daniel like a year older than me too, you feel me? So, and Marcus used to always want to try to rumble with me, but Marlon and Daniel would never let us catch a fade, because he knew, I don't know if they knew, like, yeah, this nigga Kenny Mac, this nigga got hands, you feel me? I don't want to, but Marcus had hands too, niggas know about Cuz, you feel me? It's all hood. But like I said, all that rapping, you feel me? Letting them know, that this what I listen to, this what this what I'm about, you feel me? I'm a banger, came from LA, like, yeah, I'm with this gang banging, and they was like, yeah, we with it too, but we bloods, you feel me? I'm like, oh, all right, yeah, all right. So they was already with it. So, we was already ready to go, and on this shit. So after that is when I went back to LA, so y'all stay tuned, you feel me, for the story. Y'all zap that subscribe button. Follow me, you feel me, on YouTube, K-Mac TMI, or you can go follow me on Instagram, The Great K-Mac, or Tripe by the Gram, and also follow me on Twitter at The Great K-Mac. And also, man, go stream all my music, man. All my shit is out, man. K-Mac, TMI, Too Much Information, Volume 1, all the way through Volume 4. Got K-Mac 2020 Vision. And then I just dropped K-Mac 747. Like, come on, man. Y'all gotta catch up, man. And got these videos coming for you, because I know that's what y'all need, man. Y'all need these visuals and see what a nigga really been up to. So they coming real soon, man. But for now, subscribe, man. Zap that button, man, and follow a nigga to keep this shit rolling. Ooh.